Good morning. I am on an information quest. Makeupless. Just here. I can put on earrings. It's just not going to help. So I'm on a quest for information this morning. Just kind of fluff a little, right? So yeah, this is my week off. I'm taking week off. Actually, I didn't go to Ohio with Sam. I stayed here. And so it's been a week. Who else had a Monday? Like, was the Monday of all Mondays? It had so much Mondayness to it that it sucked, like a lot. Okay. So over the weekend, I was slowly getting, iffy sick and just a sinus infection kind of thing. So Monday come and I was like sick, and I made the decision to take a week off. How am I doing on that, by the way? Epic fail, whatever. But I needed help. I have a question, and I was going to set people out on it. So Monday was the Mondayest Monday ever. Like, the basement flooded in Ohio, 4 foot, trashed the furnace, no water heater, the whole 9 yards. The whole thing's destroyed. The whole basement is destroyed. And I can smile about it because I'm like, you know what? At least we are okay. It didn't short the house out. Nothing happened. Everything's fine. It's replaceable stuff, isn't it? The furnace is a replaceable thing. And here's the weird and not so weird, but boy, we really have to pay attention to how we manifest things, right? Because we've decided the house in Ohio is going to be our permanent resident later on in life, because of our horses and our family. And Sam and I, for the last 3 weeks, have been going, we're going to have a new central heat and air in the house. And then we're going to do that here pretty quickly because we want to have a new we want air conditioning. Our house is well over like 180 years old, doesn't have any air conditioning. So we're going to do that. Well, watch what you ask for, huh? You can manifest stuff in a hot second. So there we go with that. Anyhow, so I've been doing my best to take time off. And I took yesterday off. I had readings. I don't read when I'm sick. I don't do healing sessions when I'm sick. And so it's just an annoying little thing that I just don't feel well. It's okay. And so I laid down last night to go to bed, and I couldn't go to sleep because I didn't get up till almost 11 in the afternoon. Right? Try to sleep in so you feel better. And then you can't go to sleep at night. So I decided that I was going to lay in bed, and I placed myself within a shamanic journey. I don't need the drums to journey. I can actually play the beat in my head and journey. Really cool trick, by the way. And so I decided I was going to go to my gazebo, which also is kind of like a portal. It takes me to either Lemuria, or it takes me to Greece, or it takes me to the Pleiadians. So I can kind of pick where I want to go. It's very interdimensional, very cool. And it's something I don't talk about a whole lot, but I have a portal that I do use to do this. And so I laid down inside my it looks like a Grecian gazebo is what it does. And it's really cool because right outside it is my Akashic Halls. Right outside it is the knoll where I'll sit with Artemis and do healing sessions. And if I'm working on intuitive development, I will actually sit within the gazebo with Artemis, or not Artemis. I'm sorry, Artemis is not outside, with Athena. Okay. So this is just a little background of what I have going on last night. Couldn't go to sleep till 2 o'clock in the morning. By the way, I have like my next year planned out because my brain wouldn't shut down. And I'm laying there and I kept, no, this is what we're doing. We're relaxing. So I kept going back to my portal. And I was not woke up, but I did wake up eventually in the middle of the night because it was so real. That I sat up and I had a woman speaking to me. Now, any of you on here that are well-versed, I wish Tanya Lee was on here. If she is, give me a shout out, in Greek mythology, because it might not even be Greek. I went to sleep at 2. It was horrible, Renee. 10 minutes of insomnia for me is like a week. It's horrible. I'm usually one of those people, sorry guys, put my head on the pillow. Within 5 minutes, I'm sleeping. If more than 5 minutes, it's suffering. So I was laying there and I was within my gazebo within my journey. And I sat up, and there was a woman there, and she wasn't very tall. So I'm doing this so that if anybody is aware of this individual in mythology or history, love to know about it. I'm going to tell you some things about myself that I don't talk about very often. Okay. Some of my Akashic past lives are Oracle of Delphi. I've been an Oracle of Delphi. I've worked in the in several pantheons. I've worked within the Parthenon. I've been a goddess priestess to Athena. And these things all sound really fantastical if you're new to this, right? Don't they? I never thought these words would ever come out of my mouth. So as I sat up in my gazebo, this woman told me her name was Bethany or Brittany. I believe it was Bethany, but Brittany seems like it's more of the thing to me. And she wasn't very tall. She was definitely dressed in more of a Grecian or Roman style. And she was blind. She was blind. Yeah, Oracle. I actually channel. You don't hear me talk about it very often either. I channel an Oracle named Lithia, 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 and she's arguing with me. Lythia. I'm spelling it wrong. So anyhow, this person came and sat next to me, and she said, she did this thing, and it was so cool. So this is, I know, so weird conversation this morning, but I'm setting people out to see if they can find information, because so many people is better than one person, right? And somebody might know this, and I wish Tanya Lee was on, because she is the Greek mythology person, right? So she sat there and she touched me in the forehead and she said, "Wake up, Oracle." And I went, "But I'm awake." And I was thinking, like, sit up, don't be sleeping. But she touched me on the forehead and she goes, "Wake up, Oracle." And I was like, wait. So I didn't even realize until I got out of bed this morning that she meant wake up. Like, come on, get your shit together, move forward. By the way, the lady on that picture right there, that's Lithia. The lady surrounded by the Sphinx. One of the Sphinx represents the Sphinx at the Acropolis, and the other represents the Sphinx at Delphi. Took me forever to find those damn Sphinxes because my guides kept showing me the Sphinxes from the Neverending Story. They kept going, "Look at these Sphinxes," and I kept thinking I was being judged. I'm like, shit, I'm being judged, and them laser beams are going to come out and get me. But it wasn't. It was an indicator. Wake up, Oracle. It was an indicator. I know, right? Well, what are you going to think when they're putting you in front of the Neverending Story Sphinxes? It took me forever to figure out they wanted me to figure out where they were. You know how hard those Sphinxes are to find? And it wasn't like I was searching for them when I found them. Isn't that the way it always goes? We were watching something on Ancient Aliens, as a matter of fact. Thank you very much. And I had kind of given up looking for them because I kept looking for the Sphinxes from the Neverending Story. And if you look at the Sphinx from the Acropolis, hello, minus the boobs, which was put on for probably cinematic enjoyment, it is the Sphinx from the Neverending Story. But it was an indicator of past lives. It was validation of past lives. Oh, my Oracle self said, "Come on, I didn't go to sleep till 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm really tired." No, but today I will spend time in meditation, and I'm going to spend a lot of time in meditation today, finding out just finding out. I wish I had answers. Do Sphinx have forked tongues? Were they blown off? These do not have forked tongues. These do not. Yes, the Neverending Story does have so much to look into. There's a lot in it that we missed as kids. And isn't that the truth about a lot of kids' childhood stuff that we watch now? And the other day, Sam and I were watching, because I was torturing him, and I made him sit and watch Brave because I wanted to watch Brave. And I wanted the music. This is what I wanted. I wanted to hear the music. And he was sitting there going, well, look at that. Well, look at that. Well, look at that. Right? By the way, she doesn't need a man. But the Oracle, when she did that, I was like, okay. And they put info in plain sight. Plain sight. That's why we like watching Soul. It's such an enjoyable movie that is enriching for kids, isn't it? Yes, and by the way, you guys, Lori Spears is live yesterday on the private membership. Was so cool. That was the first one that we have done. So I sat and I watched it for quite a while. I will not be on the lives. That is not how this goes. You have your information, your information that you want to share, and you get on and you do your lives. So that is how the lives are going to go. And I have people that are messaging me like, I need help. And I'm like, but that's not what this is. This is so you can get on and share your information, because I don't know your stuff. You do, right? Moana. Oh my gosh, Zenny. Every time I watch Moana, I'll cry. I do. I can't help it. It's my heart beats there. My heart beats in Hawaii. So yeah, Moana is a fantastic movie with so many messages. So many messages. So, Heidi, you guys are good. I know you guys got it right. But it's supposed to be your guys' information. You know what to do. You know what you want to talk about. You got the party started. You're that kind of person. Awesome, right? You are. Let's get this party started. So, Zenny, have you ever been to Hawaii? If my ass would get in gear, I would get with Trina and be like, let's set a tentative date to do a Hawaii thing so that people have plenty of time to get things together. And we know COVID will be, what day is it? What day is it? I don't know what day it is. Actually, I think it's Wednesday, but no, what do you mean, Sue? You can't ask me what day it is. I will give you, I thought yesterday was Wednesday. I was like, I've got to be online tonight at 5 for Trocy. Actually, I sat down and wrote my own bio last night. It's so hard. But I'm going to be on the Divine I Am. I actually talked to Lisa Huber, and I think I'm going to do I'm not thinking I'm going to do it. I'm going to be doing the Divine I Am as well. But I think that I think I'm going to get with Trina, and we're going to set a date for Hawaii. And it's not going to be real soon. It's probably going to be 2023 is what I'm thinking. Linda Maxey, haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. I think it's going to be 2023. We want COVID crap to be over, so we don't have to worry about that. And we're going to do it on Oahu. Well, the Divine I Am, I'm not good at scheduling stuff like that. I have to get in the groove of it. So I'm really excited about it. My guides are really excited. Wake up, Oracle. I don't know what the hell. I have to write it down or I'm going to forget it. Wake up. I have to write it all down or I'm going to forget it in my journal. Brittany or Bethany. It's something Brittany or Bethany. Brittany or Bethany. And she was blind. She wasn't very tall. She had on Roman or Grecian clothing. I know she was blind because it looks like she had been burned. It wasn't a pretty blind. Okay. It wasn't nothing's pretty blind, right? But it wasn't like you would think the eyes were covered like this. There was actual physical burning that went with it. So I know she was blind. And I know she had to do with the Oracle of Delphi. So this is a new guide I have coming in. This is what I know. I know this is a new guide I have coming in. And does it have to be somebody in history? But I'm looking for that validation. Who isn't looking for validation on their spiritual journey? And my guides are fantastic. fantastic about dropping it in front of me. And not only they drop it like an atomic bomb, because I don't always pay attention. It's Lori Spears wants to know, she wasn't Atlantean? No, I don't feel like she was. I feel like she's validatable. I feel like she is somebody that will have been written down. We're not going to have a whole lot of people written down from Atlantis. But I feel like this person would have been somebody that was written down. And I'm not going to lie, you guys. Okay? I'm going to tell you. I will straight ass tell you I know I have a level up coming. When I have that coming, as I'm talking about it, I have goosebumps. I have a shift coming. And when you have somebody that sits down in your energetic field in the middle of the night and says, level up, wake up, boom, and touches your forehead, it scares the shit out of you. Not because she was scary at all. That's not it. It's like, oh, what am I going to do? What's going on? And I'm that kind of person. What's going on? Wait, I don't like surprises. Lisa, I was invited to a lay hands meditate group by Zoom. If anyone would be interested, message me. I will send invites. Ladies out of Canada, they live there. Okay, yeah. If anybody's interested, yep. Message Diana. Every time I say Bethany in my head, my Blue Jay calls. So if anybody finds any information on this, or anybody knows of the goddess, because I actually feel like this was a goddess. She gives me that information. She was a higher vibrating being, a god, or I feel like she was a goddess or a well-known oracle. I did a very cursory search before I got on. I couldn't find anything. I was like, I know what to do in this situation. I'm not flipping anybody up. There we go. See, I know what to do in this situation. So let's pull a card, and then I will go back into my quiet mode. This is my week off, right? I took a week off. So we have another chat coming up within the membership, you guys, on the 22nd. And that is Brad and Heidi. They're going to be chatting. The chats last about an hour, you guys. And it's an opportunity for people to, you bought a pyramid for $4. Oh, send a picture. Send a picture. Absolutely chocolate brown, white swirl, real thin lines of grayish through. It sounds like it could be black opal. Actually, it sounds like it could be black opal. But yay, send a picture. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Stay Sam. That would be great. I know I run into oracles. We're supposed to have a Delphi Oracle group. I know that. We're supposed to be able to talk amongst ourselves and reconnect. I haven't put the group together yet. Maybe I'll do that today. Maybe I will do that today. Not maybe, I will do that today. Dang it. As I comfort shuffle. So we have Brad and Heidi on the 22nd, and then the member spotlight on the within your membership, you guys, on the 23rd. Ta-da! Is Brad and Heidi. And I apologize in advance for being out on the street. Okay, that's not, but it was so much fun. We were in Taos, and I listened to the video to make sure everything was audible, and it absolutely was. So we have Brad and Heidi on the 23rd. 24th, I'll be on the Age of Darkness. It is a paranormal investigative Scottish YouTube thing. He does YouTube and a couple other channels. And his brogue is so cute. His brogue is so cute. Yeah, just message it to me. Marie, your package will be going out today. I think I might do a small crystal sale. We had some new stuff come in. We have new stuff coming in as well, but not today. Because you can tell as I'm talking, I'm winding down. And I thought, I'm so much better. Is it okay to post in our group? Send it to me first, Diana. I'd like to see it first. That's just because. Just send it to me first so I can look at it, and then I'll let you know. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just judging energy first. I don't just you got your box yesterday's any. Okay, so let's pull a card. Next Monday is calling angels to the four corners. Okay. Calling Angel into the, and then Nancy Bulliard is going to be talking on the 27th within the membership about the hidden messages in water. I'd like to throw this out there as well. The only people that are allowed to do lives on the private group is on your assigned time for your discussion. That's it. Okay. I don't want to, we've opened the group up, the private group, for sharing of information, right? I don't want to clutter it with a bunch of people going lives. So that, when did I put that card down? So just know that is a thing. And then on the 29th, we have Kelly Hansen with the ET Connection. I didn't know what to call it, so I called it the ET Connection. Okay. Linda Champagne, I'll have to look that up. There's an ancient Greece sister named Bethany who has videos on ancient Greece. No, this lady's name was Bethany or Brittany. I second guessed Bethany with Brittany. She said Bethany, and I second guessed it. There is a goddess, Bethany, goddess of wrath. Oh, Lori, no, you're fine. You're fine. No, that's not what I'm talking about, darling. You're good. You were perfect. Okay, good morning, everybody. Okay. You're fine. All right. I don't even know what this card is. I don't even know when I laid it down. It's just been sitting there. So there we go. Can't find a Brittany. Yeah, it's just weirdest thing. It's weirdest thing. I'm going to meditate today, and I'll find out more information. Oh. Oh my gosh. I'm going to bring this up, you guys. I just don't think I have to say anything. I think I'm going to take another drink of coffee. Hello, Amy Bradley. I just can't. I don't even have to talk about it, right? I don't even have to talk about it. I'm just gonna hold it for a little bit. It's just gonna hold it for a little bit and be like, wow, how is my toe broken? It's okay. And of course, when you break it, what are you gonna do? You're gonna kick every damn thing in the house, or the dog's gonna step. I don't even know how I did it. That's the bad part. I wandered through my life that day before yesterday. Ding, ding, ding. That's a sign. I'm just going to leave this sitting up on my desk today. And I never do that. I always put my cards back orderly. Oh, it's okay, Diana. It's okay. It's a broken toe. It's not a big deal. It just hurts a little bit. It's just an inconvenience. But I didn't even know how I did it. We sat on the couch and I went, damn, my toe hurts. So throughout the course of my day, I did something, but I just keep moving forward and I just keep going. And I don't know what I did, but it's broken. It's broken. It's not the first one. It's probably not gonna be the last one. It's okay. It's not a finger. I got 9 more. It's okay. Anyways, what else? Oh, I signed up for college yesterday. Because I signed up for college. Yeah, dogs hit no matter how much you protect it. James broke this a few weeks ago and keep hitting it. Yeah, it's okay. The forgotten digits. It's just next to the big toe. And I thought about taping it. And I thought, maybe Yes, Spirit is telling me to slow down. Slow that down. And that's what they did this week. And you know how much I've listened. This is actually a big deal. You know how much I've listened that Spirit told me to slow down? I'm in my office. I know I shouldn't be online. I swore I wasn't going to get online this week. You guys know better than that. Anyways, Sam's in Ohio. we never travel without each other if at all possible. Even at 7 o'clock yesterday morning, I was sitting there going, okay, I could pack my bags and I can be in the car so quickly. And then I went, no, because just because I know it's a sinus infection. I mean, I know what my issue is, but I'm not driving across country with it. First of all, not comfortable. And then the other thing is Buford is not feeling very well. So we're not taking him across country either. So it just, Spirit was going to slow down. Slow down, you need to slow down. And that's what I've been doing. I've been doing things behind the scenes. I've been doing some advertising stuff and, working on Canva. Who doesn't love Canva? If you have nothing else to do, work on Canva. So you've been offline. It's summer. Been too busy. I understand, Leslie. Absolutely. Right? Summer. We all should be outside. Anyhow. How's he doing? He is stuck in a traffic jam outside St. Louis. But it's probably over by now. But he's almost there. He's like 5 hours away from home. 5 or 6. Yeah. Huh. I'll have to look into that. Connecting with Gaia. Yeah, we need to slow down. So here's something else my guides want to talk about. So I did. I joined. I put in my application for college. And I freaked myself out about this last week. The energies are high, right? Chiron in retrograde, right? Till December. I'll say it again. Let it sink in. Till December. So hug your loved ones. Don't throw things. It's time to see your darker side, you guys. Anyways, I freaked out because I was like, I am 50 years old. Why do I want to take college classes? My schedule won't allow that. Guess what my schedule is? Pretty packed, but it's also very fluid. I make my schedule. I torture myself with it as well, by the way. Who does that? I do. Yeah, a lot. It's my own problem. It's my own personal thing. So my guys went, what's the problem here? I feel like I have a gangster guy that's like, chill the hell out. So when I actually hit the send button last night, I was like, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's bend this brain. Let us move forward on. And then my brain this morning was like, that means there's bookwork involved, right? Because I just want to go sit down at a bench and start burning metal. That's what I want to start doing. And my guides are like, it's not going to happen that way. It's cute, but there's going to be class. There's going to be tests. You know that, right? And I'm like, I don't test well. No, you're never too old to learn. You're never too, I say 50 and all that, but I don't care. 50 is 50. It's whatever. It's the new 25 on coffee and Aspercream. No, don't use Aspercream. I level up to BioFreeze. No, it's not going to happen that way, Tammy. I know. I just want to go in and be like, look, here's silver. Go play with it. But I'm really excited. It's going to take some of my jewelry to the next level. And I have pieces I want to make, and I have pieces that people have requested that I'm like, I don't have those skills, but guess what? I'm going to have those skills. Who cares if you don't test well? You got your career. Yeah. How's Buford? Buford is one of the reasons I stayed home. He's fine. He's just very sore. We have him on a little bit more CBD and stuff like that. Boy, I'll be calling my angels to just be like, okay, got some test work to do, guys. I have a special weapon here. We're going to use the angels to help me facilitate my memory. But it actually is a good thing because I need to polish off my brain a little bit. I need to bring some things into memory just a little bit more. I just kind of let things come in and go out. And I've been working very, very intuitively, right? And so it also creates a space in with myself. Like I was absolutely 100% argued with Sam, certain that I remembered one thing. And as it turned out, it was wrong. But in my brain, I was like, that's not true. I know that we brought that paperwork. I know we did. Hello. He says accomplished something for yours. Yeah. Buford. So don't hate us for this, okay? It wasn't our fault. Buford, we were at Taos, and Buford, if anybody knows our story, but Buford had back surgery a little over a year ago. He was paralyzed. He had blown a disc in his back, and he was not walking. We had to make the decision. Either make the decision to give him more time and have surgery, or you make the decision to put him down. That's all we could do. And we decided to give him more time. Hopefully he recovered from surgery well. So he did. He's wonderful. As a matter of fact, he's better than wonderful, and he acts like a 2-year-old and won't stop moving. So it's hard to keep him contained. Well, they travel really well. That's why we have the Suburban. They get in the Suburban is their vehicle. When we don't have dogs anymore, at least it's getting a sports car. Anyhow, but the Suburban is, that's why we have it. Anyways, he has a ramp to get in and out. He's 50 pounds. We don't pick him up. And he rushed coming out the back of the car, as well as Odin. So Odin has a line in this play as well. But Buford hit the ramp, and as he hit the ramp dropped, and he went straight to the ground. Well, obviously, he's not allowed to go up and down steps. That's bad, right? So he yelped pretty good, and we know it hurt him, and he hurt the rest of the day. Tanya Lee, just a lady I want to see. And so he's been pretty sore. So we kind of are trying to keep him contained, so any issues that he might have developed from that resolve. Scared the crap out of us. Scared the crap. You want to talk a grown, Mr. Fry will fall apart. Mr. Fry will fall apart, and I will too, but Mr. Fry will fall apart. So we have to be careful with him, and we try to be careful with him. We have 2 steps in the back of the house here. There's a ramp for the 2 steps. Anyways, so Tanya Lee, I know we have class today at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Very excited about that. I will be resting between now and then. But Tanya, let me tell you something. Sam's soul dog. Yeah, this is a reincarnation of a couple of another dog that we used to have. Are you still here, Tanya? I need your expertise. Buford is such a wonderful dog. He really, really is a wonderful. What? So I had a dream, Tanya. I need to share it with you because I know you're like the Greek encyclopedia, right? No. Mr. Fry, this was from while we were in Taos. So quit interrupting because I'm talking to Tanya. So, and you're driving. So I had this dream. I didn't get up till almost 11 yesterday, so I had a hard time falling asleep last night. So what I did is I put myself in, when I was laying in bed, I did a shamanic journey within what I consider my portal, and it's my Greek gazebo. Okay, it's a Greek gazebo, and it either takes me to the Pleiadians. This sounds so weird to say out loud. The Pleiadians, the Lemuria, or it'll take me to oh crap. Oh no. This is why I need to sharpen my memory. Anyways, so I was laying within my gazebo, right? I can't think of the other word. I was laying within my gazebo and within my shamanic journey, and I was laying there listening to the drum beat. It was really awesome. And I had somebody walk into my gazebo. Now I hadn't gone anywhere else. Normally I either go to the Akashic Calls or I go to the Pleiadians here, or I'm just stay within this area here and do healing and work with Artemis or Athena. Well, this woman come into my area. I know. Yeah, that's it. The Lemuria. That's right. My records. And so my brain just went, look, it's Tanya. And so this lady comes into my area and she was wearing either Grecian or Roman type style robes. And she was blind, and I could swear she said her name was Bethany. And I felt like she was an oracle. Okay, she just had this feeling to her that she was a high vibrator. I felt like she was an oracle or a goddess. But she was blind, and she was physically blinded. It was like somebody had burned her. And she walked up to me, and I was like, what are you doing here? Kind of weird thing. And she tapped me on my third eye in the middle of my forehead and said, right here, she tapped me right here and said, wake up, Oracle. And then she walked away. And I'm like, what the hell was that? It actually stunned me enough that I woke up. And I went, okay, Lisa, I know you never remember these things when you wake up, but you have got to remember what this woman looked like. And what the name was. And immediately my human side of my brain went Brittany rather than Bethany. So it's either a Brittany or a Bethany or somewhere in between there of a name that was a seer. And I thought, oh, Tanya's the perfect person to talk to. It was the most real, like I could feel the touch in the middle of my forehead. Bethany or Brittany. It was Bethany or Brittany. I thought she said Bethany. But because I didn't exactly ask who she was, because I don't generally do that anymore. I don't go, well, who are you? Because they get really tired of that. It was the name that I was given to me. So I lay that upon your Grecian encyclopedia brain and go from there. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's just there we go. It was my exciting dream. It was not a dream. It was a shamanic journey. Absolutely 100%. To the point where I got up this morning and I'm like, I need to drum. I'm going to fill my room with sage and burn some really good incense and maybe. Anyhow, that's where I'm at. And then, so I pulled a card, and then this is the card I pulled. Matter of fact, I didn't pull the card. I don't remember putting the card on the desk, actually, because I think there was a point where I went, where'd that card come from? But this was the card that was, come on, camera. The card that was out. But there's the thing where they will give the names that you can call them. That's true. Absolutely. They'll be like, hey, this is how you can identify me. But I didn't know if it was somebody that might sound familiar to you. Because that's what my guides do. I get a lot of that when I'm getting ready to level up and do some new things. My guides will say, look, here's some validation. Look it up. That's what Google's for. Anyhow. All right. So there's me. There's my thing for the day. I've had an epiphany and I'm not quite sure what it is yet. But it goes back to that Oracle of Delphi thing. I do know that. Bethany is the reincarnation of Bethamus. Though for millennia she has no memory of that life, yet she used to return to this fishing spot where she met Heracles, and that was where she had her re-encounter with him as Styx. She was in her human form because she was searching for Apostolos and couldn't hunt openly in the territory of the Greek pantheon. The gods are blind when they take human form, so she could not see what Styx really looked like. Goddess of, I'm not kidding. Tuxin is the goddess of luck, fortune, fate. I'm pretty sure she's blind as a bat. There's the Bethany that is blind. I don't know anything about that story. What I really need to do is start doing some research on the Oracle of Delphi, I think. Oracles, because if you guys know that there's not just one oracle. And I'm done. I think I'm done. Renee Shellum, I'll look that up. Thank you very much. This person wasn't beautiful, which makes me think she wasn't a god, a goddess. Huh. Okay. I'm done. I'm done for the day. That was just me sharing. I was just like, it'll pop up. Tell them about my 7s from last night if you want to, since I can't be with you. Absolutely, Mr. Fry. I could do that. Tux, isn't that pretty? I would look that up. Let me write that down. I know that, and as soon as I read that, I knew that I needed to say that this person's not pretty. She reminds me of, at first she reminded me, to give me that impression, she reminded me, I can't remember her name. I can't remember the movie. Never mind. So Mr. Fry was driving last night, and Mr. Fry has been seeing angel numbers like crazy, like so many angel numbers. He's just been having boom, 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 boom. And so last night he was thinking as he, so last night he was talking to himself as driving. What is she going to do, right? So he was saying, I haven't seen the number 777 very much. I've seen all these other numbers, but not 777. So yes, those oracles that are in the caves that are toxic. Yeah, I was reading about that this morning as well. That stood out. So he was saying, I haven't seen the number 777. So his guides went, game on, and he went, pumped fuel, went to get back on the highway, and right in front of him on a billboard was call 1-800-777-7777. And he was like chuckling about, I guess he was chuckling about it, right? And so that was at exit 77. And he had a couple other 77s come up with on the car with, so many mileage and things like that. And it took him a while to get over it because he was laughing. He's like, his angels really went, really? Do you need validation? You need more validation? We'll give you some new numbers. Here we go. So yeah, he really worked with his angels yesterday. He also worked with his let's not get a ticket angel, right? So when Sam Fry left yesterday, I said, baby, don't speed. Please don't speed. Stay safe. Don't speed. He should know better when his wife says, don't speed, to not speed. He got a warning. That's his second warning for the day. The first one was when his wife went, baby, don't speed. The second one was for the police officer. Mm-hmm. Right? He's like, wait, you're not supposed to tell that story. Okay, guys, no, did I get a ticket? No. That's right, Leslie. We don't need a $777.77 ticket. Leslie's on point. No, he's driving the Suburban. Yes, thank you very much, officer, for the warning. Very much so. He says, well, I don't know. Maybe he did listen to the officer. He should know to listen to the wife. Everybody's jumping your shit. Okay, guys. I have hit my expiration for the morning, and I thought I was going to be on. Yeah, you did thank him very well. Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay, everybody. So that is what I leave you with this morning. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I will be on class at 5 p.m. Mountain Time, and I will, super nice officer. Most of them are, right? Most of them are. are. So I will talk to you guys later. I won't be doing any readings in the evening this week. It's just not within my. Actually, as just sitting here reading, I can already feel not well. So just talking. So I'm gonna go chill on the couch, which is really hard for me, but that's what I'm gonna go do. So everybody have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you guys so much for your input, and I will check into some of the things that everybody's been talking about, and y'all have a nice evening. All right, guys.